Happy Thanksgiving! I'm Clay Riggs and this is the Live It on the Outside YouTube channel. Today we're building a bushcraft shelter in a cave in the wilds of the Ozark National Forest. Oh yeah, ready. Oops, upside down. There. Up. Ow. Ouch. Oh, it's nice out here. It's probably getting close to 35, 36 degrees. As you can see, I've got my layers on. Shirt, sweater, jacket. We are right here. Yeah, across the Salomon Creek and be camping somewhere around there. There's the river, but the hiking trail goes this way. It is getting down to 26 or 27 degrees tonight, so I'm thankful about all the dead wood around here. We'll probably be burning that up tonight. There's the creek, and it's pretty deep. And it's 36 degrees. There's a shallower place down there we're gonna cross. Beautiful out here. These big mushrooms. My dad and I took this hike probably 4 or 5 years ago now. Looks like as good a place as any. I can get our feet as dry as possible, as long as possible. We got over there. Whoa. Right there. Nope, just start. Hey, it kept pretty dry. Hey, starting to leak through now. Well, we kept our feet dry, but we ended up having to do a bit of bushwhacking to get, whoa, back on the trail. These vines, when they dry, make for a really good fire starter because they're really dry. And since they're hanging in the trees, even if it's been raining, they stay dry for a while. So you can start a fire fairly easily with them when everything else is wet. There. Hey, go ahead and grab this for starting our fire tonight. There's not really anything dangerous in these woods. We're in Mountain View, Arkansas, so some black bears. There have been a couple of people recently have been killed by black bears, which is really an anomaly. The black bears usually aren't aggressive at all. There are some mountain lions in the area. They're usually so spread out, it's not much of a chance of actually seeing one. It's really neat. So it's a spindle tree fruit. It's poisonous, but it's really pretty. That would be a good place to spend the night, but you never know what's already been reserved. Oh, this would be a cinematic place to run into a cougar. Nice little overhang. Kind of little cave right there. That right there would be the perfect place to spend the night. Plenty of deadwood, but no water. But the creek is only over that hill, so that's not too bad. It's getting down to 26 degrees tonight, so it's gonna be pretty cool. But with a cave like that, it'll heat up in no time at all with a good fire. We're about to be getting some firewood, so I shedded a couple of layers, because if you start to sweat and it gets really cold that night, it can be really dangerous because you're wet at that point. It's important to stay hydrated, even if it's cold out here. Gonna take a lot of wood to keep warm tonight. Oh man. Not a shabby shelter. Build the fire right there. These rocks should reflect heat all night, Lord willing. And then let's go see if we can get us a squirrel for supper. I don't know if you can see those icicles. That'd be some great fire starter. You remember that on the way back. Let's see if we can get to the top of this mountain. Just been following this little, I think it's a Boy Scout trail. It leads to the top of this mountain. That is really pretty. I was hoping be some squirrels at the top. Get a little bit of grass up here. Just following this deer trail. You can see the hoof marks, some of their scat. I just saw a rabbit. I'll see if I can get behind you so this mountain's behind me, behind the shot. So I'm not in danger of shooting over anywhere. I can't find him. The white squid little rabbit got away. Looks like we're going vegetarian tonight. Well, that's alright. Just one night. Did hear some voices back there, and I want to head back to camp because I did leave my stuff there. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, this ain't the way it came down. It came up. The trail should be down there somewhere. It's a little embarrassing. I am not remembering how I got on top of this mountain. My dad warned me about this. He said if you get off the trail too much, make sure you remember how to get back. Like I would ever get lost. One good thing are these little blue markers. Problem is I can't find the other one. Those Boy Scouts or something. Been able to find their way all the way up in here. Huh. I tried re-looking at my footage to see if that would tell me anything, but it didn't. There's some wire. I do remember across some wire when I was climbing. Look at it. 2 inches across. Gotta be a big old buck. And you just go down the mountain, you know. Kinda hard to get lost on one mountain. I do have a cell phone signal, but I've only got a flip phone. I don't have GPS. Ah, the 5-petal flower. I remember that. Wonder how many of those there are around here. Probably a bunch. Oh, and the trail has to be down there somewhere. So. Ooh. Thank the Lord. How do you like it, up or down? Kind of down over one eye, like I'm real something. Not many ways to make a beanie look awesome. Oh look, pre-cut wood. You clean these trails up, and then leave this wood here, so we can use that. When you're in the wilderness, you don't want to freeze to death, but you just don't have a clue where in the world you are. It's time to gather campfire wood and build a shelter as you should. Throw your food away from camp so you don't track no bears. And if all goes well for you, you thank the Lord you made it through. You didn't break the state park's golden rule by feeding all the bears. I'll run back to the creek and get some water. There's our wood for the night. Got a little cedar bark. This cave is perfect because the roof slants outward and up, so all the smoke will go up there first. Sterilize the water. The main thing is you got to let it boil for at least 3 minutes. So always be on the safe side. Always let it boil for a little bit longer than that. While waiting on the water to finish, let's go ahead and get this cooking. Well, the dessert's going to take the longest to cook, so let's go ahead and start with that. All right, start with 3/4 of a stick of butter. Maybe about 3/4 of a stick. Put that on the fire there. Let that get to melting. All right, that's good. And beforehand, I prepared this mix: flour, cocoa, sugar, and salt. Prepared this beforehand. Take it, add it to the butter. Smells good. Stir it around. It takes 2 eggs, but I don't want to add them yet or it'll start cooking the eggs. We don't want to do that. And if you're wondering how I backpacked in with 2 eggs, I rolled them up in a sock. Just put one in, folded it all over, roll them in a sock. There. And then mix that in. Cooking it on a good slow heat. I better cook this. Oh yeah, it's good. Just like that. Every now and again we'll shove some more coals underneath the pot, but we don't want to cook this too quickly. We want it to have a nice, slow, even bake. Let's go ahead and get our supper going. Got some tin foil here. Alright, get a little bit of organic croissant dough. Split it in about half. Take this one, open it up. Then cheese sticks, lay them in there. Alrighty. This is just Parmesan cheese and salt, a little bit of rosemary. Then you take the rest of your dough and fold it over the rest of this. Just like that. Pinch these ends so the cheese doesn't bloop out. And fold this up just like that. Put it right there on the coals. We got more of these cheese sticks left, so what do you know? Crying shame. Let these go to waste. Now we got us a potato. You gotta always make sure you poke them. If you don't, they'll explode. And then you have a big mashed potato all over your campsite. Put it in the tin foil. Put it right there in the coals. Run down to the creek real quick, refill the water for tonight. That way I don't have to go down in the dark. Not that I'm skilled. And see about making some fire tongs. I don't know if you follow Bushcraft. He's a really, really good YouTuber. He's from Canada. He made fire tongs from one limb. So I'm gonna try that because I've been needing one. You can check out Bushcraft. He's got all kinds of how-tos and wilderness bushcraft and carving. He puts out some really good videos. Just saw a squirrel. We might have meat tonight. Oh man, I missed him. There you have a limb. That's the size of your thumb, like this one. And then I'll show you how to make it once we get back to camp. Make fire tongs. Get you a stick about that long, and you shave it down about halfway. You go from the middle to the middle. Go and put that over the fire. That'll loosen it up. It's heated. There. Then to there. Really simple fire tongs. Grab your fire and move it around. These are kind of short, so it does kind of roast your hands, but at least you don't burn your hands. Move your potato around, just like that. Got you some fire tongs. It's cooking up really well. A few walnuts on the brownie. Can't eat a brownie without walnuts on it. It's a plate. Okay. Oh, howdy, it looks good. Get a little bit of organic pasta sauce. That's good. Pour that in there. Hot potato. A little bit burned, but there we go. Mixture of salt, and pepper, and garlic. And then we got our cheese roll. Oh, it smells good. The sun's set. We're all set up for the night, Lord willing. Ooh, you can see all that cheese in there. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that's a keeper there. We need to do that again. Need to do this more often. Ooh, it's good. It's warm. Well, we didn't get any meat. Now, this is pretty good. Oh yeah, that's good. It's supposed to be 31 degrees right now. I'm roasting in here. It's time for that brownie here. Ooh-wee. Thing looks good. Oh boy. That's sweet. Those walnuts in there. Give it just enough crunch. It's not completely cooked, so it's a little gooey on the inside. Oh, that's good. Hey, one good brownie. I'm gonna hang this food up in a tree so no animals come by and fight me over it. I don't feel like fighting anything. Not tonight. It should stay fresh all night because it's getting down to 26 degrees. Got that suspended. That should stop anything that'll come up here. If there's anything big enough to get up to it, they can have it. I'm gonna break up some small sticks in case the fire goes down to embers at night and I don't wake up. I'll have these to quickly get it started again. There's nothing better than stretching out next to a fire at night. Thank the Lord. Oh, it's a blessing to be able to come out here and do this. Right there. Fine pillar. Oh, I think we're gonna make it tonight. We're layering back up for the night. Normally, I'd use my jacket for a pillow, but this rock I just discovered is covered in squirrel droppings, and people get diseases through rat droppings, so I don't know if it'll work the same. So I'm out of a jacket. But I've got 4 layers on, so maybe it'll work out. I sure like this setup. Not sure what it's called. I'm gonna call it the English sheep fence shelter. Say that 5 times real fast. All those rocks, they're just reflecting the heat. It's supposed to be like 31 degrees. Couldn't think of a blanket right now. There is a level of smoke about 3 feet above me, but that won't be coming any farther down because it's escaping out the front. Laying on top of this wool blanket. Nice thing about wool is it doesn't burn, doesn't like catch on fire, it just smolders. If any of those sparks or embers come over here, it'll wake me up, just the smell. Oh, me. Well, I am worn out and tired. Been chopping wood and hauling rocks all day. Ow, my back. Oh, this is nice for the fire. Lord willing and a bear don't get me. I'll see you in the morning. It's about 1:30 in the morning. As you can see, I still don't have a blanket on. Got one blanket underneath me to keep me just off the dirt, keep me clean. But other than that, all I've got is the rock wall, the fire, and the cave. It's hard to believe it's 20-something degrees outside, but it is nice in here. Oh, good morning. No blanket all night. And it is supposed to be 25 or 27 degrees right now. Let's see about getting some breakfast started. That's how much wood we had left. Burned down those 2 big logs. See, my alarm system is set up. Put that old jar right there in that crook. I'm gonna put the lid right there. So if anything tried to climb up, it would knock this off. It might not have awakened me, but if something small like a mouse or something was licking around on all my food, I would know. If they've been licking on that, then I would know that they might be licking on the rest of the food too, so it might not be safe to eat. But it looks good. Frozen solid. It's just starting to get light. Oh, that's nice. Alright, I got a cup of sourdough starter from my mother. Made sure and kept it in a good warm place. A little bit of soda and salt here. We'll add that to the mix and it'll grow up. I'll add about a tablespoon of honey. It's so cold it doesn't want to come out. That's about it. The sourdough is one of the best bread recipes you can use. People used to carry it across the plains, over the mountains. The miners in Alaska used to carry it. That's why they used to call the miners sourdoughs. They got the name sourdoughs because they always carried some sourdough starter with them. The sourdough pancakes are just light and fluffy. Up a little bit of bread here. Eee, that looks good. While that's all cooling down, let's go get some water. You see the smoke trails up that trough and out right there. That has just been the perfect campsite. Built kind of a fence here last night before I went to bed. That way if anything decided to crawl up in there, it would knock those over and it'd wake me up. Let's put a little honey on these pancakes. Just a drizzle. Mm-hmm. You eat pancakes with your fingers though when you camp them. Oh, what's a good pancake right there? Pancake fit for a king. Pancake with brownie on it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's let that rest of that ice melt out of there. There we go. Just like we were never here. Alrighty. One last look around. And good. You can see these plants. When it comes to freeze, they'll split open and the insides will all freeze. It's like ice. You can feel it there and there. That means it got cold last night. Oh look, I can see the car from here. That's a nice thought. I like being out here, but I'm looking forward to being home. Get a good cup of tea. I started drinking hot tea when I was about 3 years old. I don't know why my parents let me drink hot tea. Caffeinated tea at 3 years old. Maybe that's where some of the horror stories come from of my childhood. It was 2 a.m. and he was running in circles. Yeah. Whoa. Who's my balance? Did I ever tell you the time when I was almost swept away in the river Silmore? Aye, 'twas a sunshiny day, but it was spring rains up the river. I was trying to cross with nothing but me wits. Aye, what's that? Something blue. It looks like some sort of a bag of some sort. Aye, they didn't leave nothing but footprints, and they didn't take nothing but pictures. If I see them, I'd tell Smokey Bear about it. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Right here, in the film Lee Douglas, One Man's Life, Everyone's Journey, is where we filmed Lee traveling with Jed across the Rocky Mountains. I played both characters, and so it was a little bit tricky because we had to do the split screen. We had to move the split screen as we went, but it was pretty fun, and it turned out pretty well. It's good to be back, and I gotta find my keys. Right there. Boots in there. Alrighty. Well, that about wraps up this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit like and subscribe, and leave us a comment below if you want to. You have yourself a happy Thanksgiving, and Lord willing, I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, it's a good boy. Yeah, it's a good boy. It's a good boy. It's a good boy. Alrighty, got my matches. We should be ready to go. Whoa! Oh no! My matches! My matches! Oh no! My matches! What do I do? How will I survive? What if I get frostbite? How will I ever heat up my hot pocket? Why, oh, why didn't I subscribe to Live It on the Outside? Oh, man.